Hello and welcome to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. We are currently playing Spanish campaign. This is episode 2. We are January 1891. We have no war going on at this point. As a matter of fact, politically, the only country that we're kind of in a bad political situation with right now is the United States. We've been working on increasing our position with what I call the big three in the game: Britain, France, and Germany. And as long as we're on their good side, we should be fine with the United States if they decide to go to war with us. In the grand scheme of things, I'm hoping to maybe create some tension here with Italy or Austria-Hungary. Obviously, these are territories that are fairly close and will be a little bit easier for us to take. But we're going to just see where the game takes us, to be honest. I'm not going to force any issues early in the game, especially probably until 1895-ish, where our technology gets at least a little bit better. We have gained one minor ally, Venezuela. They're currently buying a battleship from us. I think let's try to improve relations with Germany for this turn. Finances, we're building, increasing our shipyard size. Still trying to get transport capacity up to the 200%. Once we do that, we're going to put most of that money into tech budget, maybe a little bit into crew training. Obviously, our 14 or 16 cadets per turn is not, in the long run, it's not going to be nearly enough. Yeah, okay, let's go ahead and hit the next turn here. Crew training increases. Another alliance for Germany. I think that's 3 for them. Let's try France this time. We're waiting on basically rangefinders. We have increased our cruiser size for light cruisers a little bit. What do we have coming here? Ironclad 2. Okay. I'm not going to worry about building anything as far as battleships until we get our shipyard size up to at least 12,000. +5 -3 unrest for 21 million. Our unrest is kind of, obviously it's not dangerously high, but it's higher than I would want it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Buy some friends. We have Ironclad 2. Germany got another alliance. We have plenty of dock space, so let's go ahead and do that. United States has provoked us. France relations did not improve. Let's try Britain. I don't want to be in the negative. Let's go in and just for the sake of argument, look at this Ironclad 2. Wow, we can't even look at it. Really? Yeah, we can't even look at it at this point. Okay. That's fine. All right. Next turn. Britain. +13 with Britain. That's nice. Let's try Germany again. And I think we're good. Trade agreement for Austria-Hungary +9 with Germany. Okay. So yeah, Germany has 3. Italy has 2. Let's look at something here. 3,600. Let's build one of these. And what was the name of that? La Selva. Thinking this is probably somewhere at the bottom. Did I miss it? There it is. Oh, La Ceiba. Okay. Let's put him there. And let's also build a couple more torpedo boats. And put them in Cuba. Right there. Okay. Did I pick? No. Who do we want to improve? Let's try France this time. Finances are okay. Sure. Politics. Let's do this first. Let's try and improve with Germany. Where are we in general? Still pretty good with everybody except the United States. Finances are fine. We're at 68%. We're getting close finally for our transports. That should free up a decent amount of money. Just not having luck with our rolls here. Britain and France are already aligned, have an alliance already. 180%. Well, we don't want to do anything that lowers our GDP, especially by 2%. I don't like that at all, but I also don't want to reduce my GDP. Okay. New shell type. Germany again, where are we with the United States? We're still only at minus 45, so that's not terrible. $18.95 will be here before you know it. Gun cotton. So just for the sake of argument, Italy, positive relations with everybody. What about Austro-Hungary? Okay, so there's an opportunity. But they are kind of on this good side with Germany. So we need to get higher than what Germany has with Austro-Hungarian. They're plus 40 or plus 24. Okay, so we need to work that out if we can. I mean, so basically, if we were to go to war with, which we're nowhere close to, war with Austria-Hungary. But if we were, you figure you're going to take a hit of probably about minus 15 to 25 with Germany at this point, just because they have better relations with Austria-Hungary than they do with us. Obviously, by the time we could initiate a war +9 with France, things could change quite a bit in that time. Is somebody actually at war here? Because there's a huge amount of ships. They're, how many ships do they have now? Have they built that many? Ah, they are. They're building. Okay. Where are we? Okay. So once this gets up there, we need to, in the meantime, once this, what I was saying is once this gets done, our shipyard size goes up. We can go in and design a new battleship that's quite a bit bigger. But in the meantime, there's just sending a ton of ships over here. So what can we build here? We have 14,000. Let's build 3 of these. And where do we want to put them? Santa Cruz and the Canary Islands. Right there. Easy enough. Okay. We're still in the positive. Fire tons of admirals at this point. I'll put this in the Western Sahara. All right. I mean, I'm assuming that that's pushing up our tensions with all those ships there. But we're still only at minus 44, so that's not bad. Try to improve with Germany again. We're at 191. Where are we with our rangefinders? 20 months. Okay. Plus 2.5. Aiming speed. Some torpedo boats. That did not work. The other reason to get our unrest down too is at some point, if we want to try and provoke tensions with either Italy or Austria, that's going to increase our unrest while we're trying to do that. So we want to have that down to 0 if we can, or at least as close to 0. Where are we? We're still at minus 40 with the United States, so I'm not going to worry about that. Are they minus 20? I was going to say, I wonder if they're having issues with anybody else. Not really. Okay. Ah, there we go. Okay. We are going to jump right back on that. We want to get that up as far as we can. In the meantime, let's see what that allows us to do with battleships. Yeah, so now all these are open. That's the one we already built. That is an ugly looking ship, but it is fairly stable. And stability typically means good, better. I'm not going to say good, but better accuracy early game. Let's put that there. Let's move that back. 16. Let's see if it'll let us do 15. It will. Let's put that up. 12,500 is our capacity. I don't know if that matters on it. I don't think I've ever built anything on this hull, so I'm not quite sure where I need to put things. Looks like that's about all it's going to let us do. I'm going to do 9s again. Yeah, it's not going to let us do 12s. It's going to let us do 12 singles. Let's do 11s. Oops, hold on. I was tempted just to do 12 singles. Okay. Interesting. Well, let me put a 5 up here. No. What if I put this? It's very odd. All right. Let's not forget that this time. Let's not forget that. I'm going to do increased AP. Plus 7 shell damage. Plus 6 fire chance. No. Just leave that alone. Alright. So, let's see if we can't get a little bit more armor there. Can't increase length at this point, but we can make that gun much bigger. Okay. Which we have quite a bit of tonnage left. What can we do here? 13? 9? 9? What's our offset? Looks fine. We do have a weird offset for some reason. Starboard. Did I not put these right? I don't know. Don't know why I haven't. Starboard weight offset of 0.1. Do I have an extra? Is this gun not centered? That's fine. Oops. I don't want 5. 2. 2 is fine. 12 is fine. 4. What was the speed? 16. It's just going to put my engine efficiency that much further down. So it's not really helping me at all. Some good armor, though. All right. Let's save that and exit out. And he is 11,000 tons. Let's build 3 of those. And let's put them all right here in southern Spain. Actually, in western Spain, Cadiz. Right there. 14 months. Okay. That will be early 1893. All right. I'm actually tempted to just see what happens and fight the United States. Let's improve relations there. Okay. Let's bump this down. Okay. That'll go back up here shortly. It's going to increase our unrest. Yeah. It's the best bet early in the game. 4,500 cruiser. Hungary gets an alliance. Yes, we can do that. Plus 11 with Germany. That's nice. This helps. Would be nice if we can get most of Central America. We'll just send our battleship. Oh, Great Britain again, since that went down by 50. Next turn, we should have some decent amount of money from transports. 20 months still with rangefinders. +4 with Britain. China's provoking us for some reason. We should be good there. All right. So we're spending 12. Now we're spending 6. Okay. That would make sense. Let's see if we can't dump. I want at least 20 there. Don't ask me why. I don't know. 20 is a nice round number. That's why. All right. So now we're down to 16. Obviously, once we get rangefinders, our light cruisers and our battleships need to get that refit. Don't think that's going to work on torpedo boats. So it's kind of a moot point for them. But especially the light cruisers and the battleships, that'll make a big difference. All right, so they're trying to throw us into war here. China has a trade agreement. Okay, now let's take a look and see what that did to us. -17 with China. How's China doing? They're almost at war with Japan. Oh. They don't have hardly. Oh, let's look at this. Japan and China. We could take Formosa, maybe. Might be able to take the Okinawa Islands. Obviously, at this point, invading mainland China or Japan is probably a no-go. Maybe one of these smaller northern or southern, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. But yeah, I don't see that they have a lot of other territories at this point. But that is something to keep our eye on if they go to war. We could try and pick a side. Okay, so we're going to just let that run its course and continue on our path with improving relations with the big three. What do we have coming here? 300-ton torpedo boat. Okay, so that's basically nothing. Mark 2 inches. Okay. 8-inch casemates. Okay. Nothing major. -2 construction time. We got Nicaragua. Let's improve there. Let's go over and put that ship back into port. Okay. Oh, okay. 16-inch torpedo tubes. Plus 1% range. Plus 15 to damage. Okay. Plus 8 with Germany. So here's what I'm thinking. Should we go ahead and just do a refit on all of our destroyers? We don't have 2-inch guns on our destroyers, so there's no sense in waiting for the improved 2-inch. So let's just go ahead and upgrade our torpedo boat. We might have to sacrifice something because we're going to increase the weight. Yeah, okay, so we need... That's not going to be it. What about this? There we go. Okay. Okay. So we lost we went from 4.4 to 4.2 inches on our only gun, but we increased all the torpedoes from 15s to 16s. We have about 11,000. Really doing this the hard way? Okay. So those are all 1 month refits. The other thing we do here is this. This guy is all unlimited. All right. We're still in the positive with our finances. Down to 12 months. What does that do? 7 months. Okay. I think we did our politics already. Yep. So we're about halfway through 1892. Our unrest is actually in a good spot at this point. Plus 11 with Britain. Let's try Germany again. Okay, I'm gonna leave that. I know I don't typically like to be in negative financially, but nice. That helps us. They're gonna want some ships. We have 21,000 tons. So yes, let's build that. United States provoked us. Let's see where we are with the United States at this point. Minus 50, minus 16 with China, Venezuela, and Argentina. Looking more and more like provoking the United States is a good idea. We still don't have any territories that we could take down here, although they are allies with Mexico. Do we have enough space? Yes, we do. 46, 56. We are going to build another battleship and put it in Cuba. Where is it? Did I miss it? Yeah, I did. All right. Ships commissioning in Santa Cruz. Did we do politics? No, we did not. We're in good shape with the big three at this point. Building there, we're at -3 though, because of that battleship. Another torpedo boat coming out soon. Do we want to get rid of that? For now, let's wait. Okay, let's do that. I wish politically there was a way I could like use espionage to provoke China and Japan into fighting each other. Let's see. We're down to 10. I'm going to leave that on. It's kind of critical. Military confrontation with Russia? I have not been paying attention there. But I see we are behind technologically. I hate to do this. I don't also want to give up half of my naval funds. I don't want to give up GDP either. Okay. Still hanging out at minus 50 with the United States. So it doesn't seem to be moving at all. It's improved there. What are we at? 36%. Bump this back up a little bit. 5 months. Where are we at with the destroyers? 4 months. Okay. I think this is a good place to end this episode. We've maintained, actually, we've got us politically, we're in a good position where we don't have to worry about England, France, and Germany. We can kind of see what happens the next year or two. Maybe we get lucky and Japan and China go to war. Otherwise, we just, maybe we get to the point where we can actively provoke the United States and see how that goes. I think that probably is going to be the most likely. But we'll see. But anyway, we're going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.